Hello guys, on today's episode we're fixing the Yamaha
WR450F.
Yes.
2000 and let's see, is it 4? Yesterday, just before ride, I was trying to start the bike, and as soon as I turned the knob on the fuel, it just started leaking from the carburetor, like from the drain hose, which is over here on the bottom. Spilling petrol all over. Literally the whole street is soaked. So today we're gonna do our best to fucking fix it. So first we're gonna drain the carb. There's a tiny little screw over here. So, last bolt. Alright, and don't forget to take out the fuel line, like I did. Right. Next is the clip on the carb. Alright, this is off. Next is the throttle cables and body. There we go. Just take this out. Next step, you have to remove the throttle cables, both of them.
While he's working, I'm just over here being pretty and taking the shots.
Someone has to do it. Alright.
Yeah.
So, just to make it easier for yourself, don't unscrew this bolt all the way out. This one. First, undo this, take it out. So, it gives a small space to go out of the seat, of the cable. And then you can easily remove the bottom one. Because I did unscrew this all the way out, and it did put tension instead of the other thing. So you first remove this from the bottom, then this one. Just put them somewhere aside, like that. And we're ready to take it out. The filter intake. This baby goes out. The hot start. Is removed. out and about. We got ourselves a carburetor. Look at that. Huh? The fucking squirrel is fixing the carburetor. This is gonna make an awesome video, mate. Come on, mate. Come fix it. He's coming. He's running away, mate. Where's the fucking cat? Look at that.
We're in the yard now with the carburetor, and he's fixing it because I cannot.
So we're gonna remove those drainage and breather hoses first, and then we're gonna strip the carburetor, clean it, see the condition of any O-rings and things like that. Now we're gonna open the bottom of the This is the fuel screw, and I've done it pretty well. The bike is running good, steady RPM, pulling massively, and if yours is okay, you don't want to mess around with it, so leave it like that for now, or mark it somehow. Anyway, do anything so you can remember the position. Oh my god. Alright, so it's not gonna be like that. I misled you. Sorry about that. So basically we have to remove the screw because it's not screwed into this, and it's screwed much inside of the cab. I've marked it with a marker, obviously. And now I'm gonna unscrew it and count the turns from that position. There's a bolt on the carb which cannot be reached by a proper tool, like this one, like this, and I don't have the tool. I have a fucking full box of tools, but I don't have that. So I'm gonna do a little bit of trick because it's a small bolt and probably it's not that tight. I'm gonna grind a bit of the screwdriver so it can fit in here, and I can unscrew the last one. And look, the screwdriver has a hole, so yeah, you can use it with a lever so it's easier to take it out. Okay, so let's see. No, too much. So basically I picked up the other screwdriver, so I took another one which is kind of electrical, and this time we did it properly. Bolt is out, and I'm gonna leave it like that so I can use it later to put it back. Okay, now let's get to the fun part.
Many hours later.
Trying to put it back together. So I cleaned everything. Cleaned on top the actual flap. Tried to clean and restore some of the seals. Not baby seals, the seals, the rubber band seals. Alright, so we put it back together, and one thing we're gonna do after that is fixing and adjusting the float, the float height, because probably that's what it's causing the leak on the carburetor from the drainage plug, because the drainage itself, I did test it out, so the screw is holding, it's not the screw, so yeah. Make sure when you strip it to clean it everywhere possible, because as you can see here, it's sitting like that, and what I do is try to lubricate the seals, the O-rings, because sometimes because of the petrol and by sitting they get dry, and that's not pretty much what we want. Clean every surface is good, so you're sure that there's no dirt or something or dust that could cause headaches, which is not something uncommon. Yeah, no. So. Okay, so we cleaned the accelerator pump as well. We have the O-ring mod, but in other video I'm gonna walk you through all the modifications you can do to that bike, so you can make it a little bit better, especially when you use it on the street like I do. So we did set the float height, and hopefully it's gonna be the proper one. Alright, this sits here, see? So we're gonna put it back together and see if it actually leaks again. If not, we're gonna try and play with the float height. Hopefully we fix it. So basically the carb is full now and there's nothing leaking. It used to leak from here down the drain plug, but right now seems like it's alright. So basically we did the job. Make sure it fits like that. It should fit like a glove, as we like to say. So we check if it's aligned here as well, and we tighten the clip, and as you can see there's a stopper, so you should not try to tighten it too much, because like that it wouldn't do any good. One of them is in. So now it's this one's turn, and this is gonna be a bit because basically see, there's a stopper here for the idle, so you push it so you can get this in. Push it as much as you can. Well, ideally with a good screwdriver, not like me, because I'm doing it exactly the way I shouldn't. And so when you put back together the cables, tighten this and try to, when you take it off, try to mark it somehow so you keep the same length as it was. Your throttle lever should have a bit free play, not too much, but you should have it, so that's how you adjust it basically. Alright, and it should be moving freely, as you can see. So make sure before putting back together everything's moving freely, everything's back in place. Alright, we're almost there to the moment of truth.